Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or hello to all those new people that are watching me for the first time. Welcome. I hope you guys have had a good week and I hope you're doing okay. So as you can see by the video, this is something new that I'm going to be doing on my channel. So on my Instagram, I here and there share videos called Thought of the Day. And what it is just videos that I share topics and things that I'm thinking about, and I just like to share it with you guys. And I've been getting a lot of feedback from those videos, a lot of messages, a lot of questions, and obviously I like to give advice and I like to help people and just basically from my own experiences. So I thought, why not bring it here on YouTube? And because obviously Instagram, you only have, I think it's a minute or something to record, so I'm quite limited. So I thought, let me just, have like a short 10-minute video or 7 minutes or 5 minutes, hopefully 5 minutes video, just to talk about certain topics that I would like to talk about, that I've been getting questions about, that you guys would like to hear about. So yeah, I'm going to be sharing these videos on my channel. It's not going to be series like today's going to be the first one, next week's going to be the next one, the following week. It's not going to be like that. It's just going to be videos here and there. So today's video, as you can see, is called How to Get Over Your Ex. Right, this is a topic that I believe every woman goes through. I was going to say 90 something. Every woman has an ex, obviously. And I'm sure that every woman has had that ex that has been so hard to get over. Because me, I've had relationships, but there was just this one relationship, this one occasion when it was one of the hardest things that I have done. And there's some people that might just think, come on, like, just get over it, get over him. Oh, come on, he's not treating you right, just leave him. Na, 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 na. Right, I understand what you're saying and I agree, because you're from the outside, so you will understand the feelings that we're feeling. You will understand the relationship that we had. You will understand the love, the years, the commitment, the time, the effort, blah, 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 blah. So I've come to share my experience and just give you a bit of advice as how to get over your ex. So I was in a relationship a few years ago, and honestly, I really loved him. But I really loved him, and it wasn't even one of those relationships that I was with him for such a long time. I just felt like he was the one for me. Like, when you just meet someone that's so suitable for you, he understands you, he's so caring, he's so giving, you can joke together and he's there for you when you need him. I just felt as though I loved him and everything was about him. So he was always on my mind. When I would listen to a song, I would think of him. Every single day I was with him, texting him those late night calls on the phone. You're like, no, you hang up, no, and you just end up falling asleep. So I've been in a relationship that, now obviously he's my ex, but leaving that relationship was one of the hardest things I have ever done. So from my experience, I'm going to show you the tips that I had taken to get over my ex. My first tip is use your mind and not your heart. Now, most of you are probably thinking, what? Because we always hear, use your heart, go by your heart, whatever your heart's feeling, do. What do you think? What's your heart telling you? Right. In my opinion, that is not going to bring you anywhere when it comes to leaving your ex or trying to move on from your ex. The reason why is your heart feels. Our heart has feelings, and if you're going to use your heart to try and get over your ex, you will not get over your ex, because your heart is going to remind you of all the feelings that you used to feel when you were with him. Your heart is going to feel the emotions whenever you hear your favorite song that you guys used to dance and sing to. Your heart's gonna make you feel, oh my gosh, I need him, I can't live without him. Your heart's doing all of this. All of this is going on inside of your heart. But when you use your mind, you think. The reason why you broke up with him, or the reason why you're no longer with him, is because you made a decision in your mind, not in your heart. If it was your heart, you wouldn't have left him, because your heart still tells you that you love him, even though you knew he wasn't good for you, you knew he wasn't the one. But your mind is telling you, no, I deserve better than this, I need to leave. So for you to get over him, you need to keep using your mind. So those moments that your heart wants to feel, and your heart wants to lead you to make a decision, your heart wants to lead you to call him back, to go back to him, to give him another chance, although you've given him 10,000 and he hasn't changed. Your heart is going to tell you to do that. Your heart is going to tell you that it's been so many years, it's going to be embarrassing, everyone's going to see that we're not together anymore. Your heart's going to tell you that our families are so close, how are we going to move on? It's your heart that's going to be telling you that. But your mind is going to be saying, no, this is the reason why I left him, and this is the reason why he's my ex. And yes, I feel this way, but I'm going to put my mind over my feelings and move on. That's what I did. And honestly, the reason why that's tip number 1 is because that helped me so much. Those moments that I felt, I kept saying to myself, Desiree, you know why you made this decision to leave. That's it. My situation was different. I left my ex not because he did anything wrong or because he wasn't treating me right, etc. I left him because he didn't want to have the same faith that I had. He didn't want to live a life for God. He didn't want to give his life to God. So for me, that was a no-no. And that's what made it even harder. So I had even more of a reason to use my feelings because he didn't do anything wrong. So there were so many times my heart was just thinking, please, like, just go back. Maybe he will. Give him time. My mind said to me, no, Desiree, you're worth it. And if he doesn't see you're worth it, if he's not willing to even try, because the thing is, when it comes to relationships, you have to be willing to make sacrifices. If you're willing to try for me, if you're willing to do this for me, yeah, then maybe, but he's not. So how is it going to work if this is what I believe in, this is what my life is about, and you're not willing to change that? So it's not going to work. My feelings were telling me we can try to make it work, like we can try and, over time. But my mind was telling me, Desiree, listen, it's not by force. Someone else is going to be there for you. My heart ain't going to be telling me that. I'm telling you, my heart's not going to be telling you that, but my mind, it's my mind. So first tip, use your mind, not your heart. Tip number 2 is, well, this worked for me. This is what I did, is cut him off from everything. Because there are some people, there are some ladies that say, but he's really close to my mum. Like, he talks to my mum every day on the phone. Or I have him on Snapchat, and I'm not going back to him. I'm not going back to him, but I'm just watching his snap. You watching his snap, is that going to help you get over him? Seriously. You watching his Instagram, his Facebook, is that going to help you get over him? No, it's not. I still have his number just in case, but when you have their number, you can see their WhatsApp pictures, so you're going to be looking at their WhatsApp. I'm telling you, I understand because I've been there. So my advice, cut off all links. No matter what your biggest excuse is, it doesn't matter, because those links, if those links are still there, that relationship's going to be still there. Those thoughts are still going to be there. Those memories are just going to be brought back to life literally every single day. It's going to be reminding you about the time you used to be with him. If you're still connected to him in some kind of way, how are you going to get over him? And I know you're only secretly praying, like you're only secretly watching him to see what he's doing and what girls are going to be there. I know it's hard. I know we want to do that, ladies. I know we feel like doing that, but it's not going to help you get over him. Tip number 3. Remind yourself why you broke up with him. Think, why did I say I'm not going to be with him anymore? Okay, I said I'm not going to be with him anymore because he cheated on me. Cool. I said I'm not going to be with him anymore because in all of these years in this relationship that I've been with him, I have constantly been giving and he's not giving back. He doesn't respect me. He abuses me. He treats me horribly wrong. Okay, that is a good reason why to leave them. But you need to remind yourself the reason why you broke up with them. Because in 3 months' time, you might still be hurting. You might still be missing him, especially if you've been with him for a long time. You're going to still feel, you're still going to have memories, you're still going to miss him. But you need to tell yourself, you need to remind yourself, I broke up with him because of this. My plan now is to move on. Remind yourself the reason why you left him behind. Tip number 4 is to believe that you are going to get better. Now, I always say, I don't think it's just relationships. I always think when you leave something behind or when something doesn't work, that is an opportunity for greater things to happen. That's an opportunity for you to grow. That's an opportunity for God to bring something completely better than what you had before. So in anything, it could be work. If you got fired somewhere, okay, that happens, really sad, but it's an opportunity for you to grow. If you I don't know, it could be in anything, any area of your life. If something didn't go right, use it as an opportunity to get something better, because there is an opportunity for that. Because sometimes it's that one thing that you were stuck with, that relationship that you're stuck with, that was not moving forward. And sometimes you need to let go of that old thing that's not allowing you to move forward to get something better. Do you know what I mean? So yes, you've left that behind. It's going to be hard. You loved him. You're going to get over it. Trust me. Even though it could take long, you will get over it. But there's going to be someone better. Now, I could speak from my own experience. I honestly believed at that time that I wasn't going to get better, because I thought, this is everything that I want. He's everything that I want. But then when it got to the getting over him process, I had to tell myself, I'm going to get better than him. And I think that even gave me more of a confidence. And I think that it even pushed me. It helped me to get over him even more, because I kept saying to myself, I'm still me. I'm still the same person. I've still got so much more to give. So why can't I get better? Why can't I get someone that meets my standards, the standards that I have, you know, the way that I want my person to be? Why can't I have that? If I'm going to give my best in the relationship, why can't I have that? So I started saying, do you know what? I'm going to get someone better. And that helped me. Honestly, that helped me, because it allows you to look forward and not look back. And I'm telling you, breaking up with him was the best decision that I've ever made, because I would not have found my husband. Never. Last tip, number 5, is to distract yourself, girl. Don't sit there on your phone. Don't sit there looking at the pictures. Don't sit there in your house. Don't stay in your bed crying and being really sad. Don't say to your friends, I don't want to go out today. I can't wait to do this. I'm not going to go work. I'm not going to go to school. I'm not going to invest in this. I'm not going to go out. I'm not going to dress up. I'm not going to make myself feel good. I just can't. And you're just in that zone of like sadness, like that zone of feeling sorry for yourself. And the thing is, when you're feeling like this, he's probably moved on a long time. He probably not even thinking about you, even though sometimes you go, yeah. And sometimes you have to tell yourself that, like, he's probably moved on already, so I need to move on. So don't allow yourself to be stuck in that situation. Distract yourself. Go out with your friends. Study. Watch movies. Go to church more. Pray. Read books. Learn a new skill. Go to the park. There's a long list that you can do instead of staying at home, being sad, depressed, and feeling lonely. So guys, those are my tips on how to get over your ex, and yeah, they really worked for me. To be honest, I do have a few more, and there is quite a lot more that I want to say and that I can say, but I don't want these videos to be too long. I just want to quickly give you the tips, give you the advice, and bam, yeah. So if you have any comments, any questions, and if you would like me to add to this video, let me know, because I do have a lot more that I want to share. If you want to hear more about relationships, let me know. If you need any more advice about anything, I'm here to help. And yeah, so guys, make sure you like and subscribe, leave your comments, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.